We can gain a brief understanding of J Dilla's process by hearing what he had to say about 3 noteworthy songs that he produced. The songs are Runnin, Stakes is High, and Didn't You Know. We'll also get to hear from Robert Glasper, Erykah Badu, and find out why there was a fight during the making of the Pharcyde's Runnin.
Was that a beat that you'd had for a while, or was that a sort of...
That
how
was
did you work with them? Was it you just took the beats in and they were like, yeah, wicked, we'll have that?
Yeah, basically. Make it a little easier, but like getting into Runnin, that's when I started listening to like Sergio Mendes. I wasn't
Stan Getz.
Yeah. See, I wasn't into that music, you know what I'm saying? I only heard funk, R&B, jazz, but not really.
So the whole sort of digging thing and sort of going off on little tangents and getting into different areas, it sort of has affected.
Yeah, definitely got me open. Yeah, I'm open to like a lot of things now. Check it out, y'all. Got a little story for you. It's J Dilla checking in. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all about Runnin. Pharcyde, and I've seen a fight out of that song from members of the group because the 950 filter sounds better than the ASR 10. Yeah, that was the argument and that was the fight. Yeah, I mean a fight. Yeah, that was just one incident. Not to mention the others. I mean, I done seen this cat get his arm broke and cats with leopard skin boxers on, their pants coming down and the shit. Yo, man, I'm telling you, the making of this Pharcyde Lab Cabinet album was hilarious. It was just all the way around. It got me prepared for what was ahead in this rap game, basically. Is Pharcyde still together? You know? That came from also one of those old tapes that I think the Pharcyde got running from that same tape. Yeah, so it was like that came from one of the old batches. Busta used some beats off of that for his first album. It's like the Stakes is High joint was, I think I heard maybe Tip or Ali did a track where it was 3-bar loop. Which was weird to me because it's like people weren't doing that. So it was like when I found this, came across this Ahmad Jamal thing.
With Ahmad Jamal, you don't have to do a lot of chopping because his music was already crazy. I could pray to this, So that's one of the things I got from Dilla. He made people want to actually play like his beats. And that's the thing, that's the beauty of music. You can learn so many different things from everywhere. It's full circle. That's the vibe.
I heard the potential in the record. I knew I wanted to mess with it, but I just didn't know how because the timing in the Ahmad Jamal thing was, I think it was like 5/8. It was like some weird, weird rhythm. So it was like, but I knew it could be done. But yeah, just making that beat, it was just going back to me, and I was real heavy into the jazz at that time. Jazz and salsa. Anything like Sergio Mendes or Ahmad Jamal. I'll take any one of the two all day. So it was like, that's all I had in my collection was like a lot of jazz records. And, that's where that came from. But Busta actually wanted that Stakes is High beat. It's like a lot of people wanted that track, but Daylight was the first person. They were the first people to get the business. Bam. Like what I was looking for was something more on the on and on thing. Like, more where she came from, but with the JD feel, if you will. So it was like, what she wanted to do, like I said, once again, like some artists have their vision. So it's like what she wanted to do something totally like nothing like she's done before.
It's a result of inviting millions and billions of memory atoms atomic memory into the music.
Like for me, myself, I always like to make the artist, you know, make sure that they're satisfied with what I give them. You know, me wanting to be an artist myself, you know, I know what I would want to look for in a producer, you know, somebody that basically can give me what I need or what I'm looking for that can finish this picture. So, like I said, the Didn't You Know track, that was the closest to, you know, to me, you know, that was the closest that she picked actually, you know, that would relate to her last music. And like you said, people didn't know that I did it because it wasn't, you know, they didn't have any high energy or didn't have a broken break beats. It was just, you know, kind of like a raw loop. But, you know, if people heard the Tamika Blue record where we got the record from, you know, and then listen to Erykah Badu, they'd be like, oh, okay, now I get it, you know, now we get it, okay, damn.
We went in the basement, and his basement was about this size, and every wall, from floor to ceiling, records categorized. He was a scientist. Like, if you open his refrigerator, all the Coke cans were turned the same way. It looked like a graveyard. It was perfect. You know, everything was perfect. He was an engineer in school, so there's a lot of mathematical things going around in his mind at all times, but he didn't talk a lot. But he let me pick out some records, and there are so many records I had never heard before in my life. One was a Erykah Blue record. Didn't You Know? And not only did he let me pick the record, he let me pick the spot in the record and taught me how to sample a portion of the song. You know, very humble. You know, it wasn't this is my lab. It was, hey, well, if you like this, you can probably do it.
And we're just getting started in talking about J Dilla's beatmaking process. Dilla had many sampling techniques. One of them is where he used what Questlove called micro chops to construct an amazing beat. You can find out more about this by watching the video that's on your screen. It's called Breaking Down J Dilla's Micro Chopping Technique. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in that next video. Peace.